The 24-year-old female officer had just left work when she was shot to death early this morning in the Avalon Park neighborhood.
Get an ambulance here now.
Police responded to a shot spotter alert. Multiple gunshots were heard. 24-year-old Areanah Preston was found laying in the front yard. Sources say her service weapon and badge were missing.
The officer picked our officer up, put him in the back of a squad car, and immediately brought to University of Chicago Hospital, where she succumbed to her wounds early this morning.
It happened here at 81st and Blackstone just before 1:45 a.m. Interim Police Superintendent Eric Carter says Preston had just finished her work shift.
Right now, we ask that you keep the officer and her family in your prayers.
Preston worked for the department for 3 years. Loyola University confirming she was on track to graduate May 13th with a master's of jurisprudence from the School of Law. Mayor Lightfoot speaking with family members earlier in the day, saying their lives are shattered.
When I got the call this morning, I wasn't just a mayor, I was a mom. And thinking about what the parents of this young officer would be feeling today.
Dozens of Chicago police joined the processional as Preston's body was taken from UFC to the medical examiner's office.
Now to the latest on the arrest of 4 teenagers in the killing of a young Chicago police officer.
We've learned the suspects all have extensive criminal backgrounds, and we were there as Officer Areanah Preston's mother faced the suspects in court.
CBS 2's Charlie DeMar is live for us tonight. Charlie.
The shooting death of Chicago police officer Areanah Preston described as a robbery that took a violent and deadly turn.
In court Wednesday, the mother of fallen Chicago police officer Areanah Preston faced the 4 teenagers accused of murdering her daughter.
Justice to me is life, a life sentence. That's justice for us.
Before shooting and killing Preston, prosecutors say the 4 suspects, who range in age from 16 to 19, carried out 3 armed robberies and stole a red Kia, which was caught on surveillance video in front of Preston's Avalon Park home. The car was later found burned out. The youngest suspect, Jaylon Frazier, just 16 years old, allegedly bragged to a friend about the shooting.
Defendant Frazier said that it was his work. They were going to rob her, but the female shot at them.
That friend went straight to police and called Frazier again. This time, detectives were listening.
During this phone call, Defendant Frazier made additional admissions to the robbery and the shooting, including details that had not yet been released.
As police monitored a residence near 76th and Bishop, Jakwon Buchanan got into an Uber armed with several guns. Court documents revealed one of the guns matched the casings found at Officer Preston's murder. Police pulled the Uber over and arrested the remaining suspects at the same location after a SWAT standoff.
As crazy as this may sound, I pray for their family. I really, really do. I pray for their family.
And this weekend, Preston was set to graduate from Loyola University with her master's degree. Her mom says she will be there to accept that diploma on her daughter's behalf.
Investigators have been digging into the accused killer's criminal backgrounds.
The youngest, 16-year-old Jaylon Frazier, was first arrested in 2019 for robbery and got 4 years of probation. He was also arrested in 2020 and in 2021. 18-year-old Jakwon Buchanan was arrested in 2019 for robbery. He got probation and was arrested again for aggravated vehicular hijacking. Last November, a juvenile arrest warrant was issued for both those cases. Joseph Brooks, also 18, has 9 juvenile arrests dating back to 2019. In 2022, he was charged with aggravated vehicular hijacking and was classified a violent juvenile offender. Then there's 19-year-old Trevell Breeland. Court records show 8 different cases for him, including gun and stolen vehicle charges, as well as arrests for attacking a teacher and domestic violence against his own mother. He's never been given more than probation or supervision.